So my name's Caroline Kronenberg. I'm a sculpture and installation artist, and I work with various materials. The work that I've got in at the moment is called Fragile, and I was lucky enough to do that in an art residency north of Thailand when my work was installed here. So it's actually really nice that it's come full circle and I'm back here. When I was in Thailand, I was north of Chiang Mai and I lived in a little bamboo hut. The idea was to look at life cycles there, and I had no really firm idea of what I was going to do. So I was gathering seed pods and I noticed there was a beehive nearby, so I actually bought a little beehive and I tried to collaborate with bees. That was more difficult. That never worked until I realised I was actually living in a bamboo jungle and I should utilise what's around me. So I worked with bamboo to create a honeycomb sort of structure, which is what is hung outside. So I was looking at bees. My practice actually looks at temporality, the passing of time or capturing a moment in time. And so I sort of have this way of thinking of when you zoom out, nothing really matters. The closer you zoom in, of course, things become more relevant. So as I was saying, my residency was looking at life cycles, and it really sort of hit home that we're all connected and we need to tread a lighter path, particularly where bees are concerned, because they're so important. Without bees, we wouldn't be here. So the work's called Fragile because it's, the balance is fragile. My work is different depending on your perspective and also how you walk around it. So you'll get a different view. And I think the way we think about things shaped by our experience. I hope that people can step outside of what they're learnt or taught rather, and find a wider perspective and think about the path that we tread, because we're all dependent on each other. So much about bees, when you look into them, they're complex creatures, they're intelligent, they communicate with each other, ironically enough. They tell each other how to get to places, so they actually work really quite well together. We could probably learn from bees, and we need to look after them.